Well, hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial on Daraja with Node.js. My name is Ben. In this class, we're going to look at B2C, that is a business or you sending money to a customer, maybe paying salaries or sending loan or anything like that. B2C using Node.js. So, if you're new to this channel and this is probably your very first tutorial that you've landed on, please check for previous tutorials on the description also up here. You see the links to your previous tutorials. This is a playlist, so please start from the first one so you don't get lost in between. Also, don't forget to like this video. Let's get started without giving a lot of stories. So we are proceeding with where we left. So the first thing that we do is we create a route for us to call a URL or to make a request to our m-pesa endpoint and pass that one. If you're very familiar with Express and Node.js, this is very simple for you. So we have B2C, and as usual, we start with the endpoint, define the endpoint for Safaricom, which is going to go there. We'll also have our authentication string, which is going to be bearer space, and then you concatenate with requests.access token. Then from there, we'll use our requests package to give us which is what we are going to use now to make the request to Safaricom. Then we'll get our response here, which will contain error, response, and the body. And then if there will be an error in our requests, I would like to just console log the error. And if there's no error, then we would like to respond with a JSON response. We want to send the body. Is what we get immediately we send this data to Safaricom. So as usual, this one has URL. The URL is the endpoint. Then we have our method, which Safaricom accepts is post. Then we'll have our header, and our header is the authentication strings for authorization. And the authorization is the auth string that we had created. From there, we have the body. And this body is what we are sending to Safaricom. So to get the body, we'll just go to documentation. Everything I'm doing is also on the documentation. It might be implemented differently, but just the same thing. So on documentation, what we want is B2C. What we want is this one. So we'll come and we'll paste it here. And again, while we are there, let me just copy that so we don't forget it. Alright, so we just need to fill this information. Good thing is we already have them. So our work is very simple. So like, for example, the initiator name. If you go to your test credentials, click on tests, you have this, everything is here. So the initiator name is this one. just copy paste. Security credential is very easy to generate. Just copy the whole of this string, paste it here, and click on generate. Then you copy it, go to security credential and paste it there. Then the command ID. B2C has 3 command IDs: APIs, B2C, and command IDs. We have promotion payment, business payment, and salary payment. So in this case, what we are going to do is we are going to use the business payment here as the command ID. Then the amount, maybe it was a promotion and you want like 2300. Then from the documentation, they're saying that party A is the organization shortcode that is initiating the payment. So in this case, I'm just going to use our test shortcode, which is what we had used just previously here. Here, I'll just copy this one that we were using for balance query. I'll put it here. Then party B is the phone number that you're supposed to pay to. So we cannot just pay to any number. This is on test, so we have to pay on the numbers that they've provided us. So we only have one number that we have been provided for test, and that is this one. If you look at your simulation test, we have that number there. So that's what we're going to use. So we'll copy it and paste it here. Then the remarks, maybe salary for December. This string has a length, always consider that. Then the occasion, maybe you can say, I don't know what is that one, but let's just say December 2019, like that. The next thing we need to change is this one. So here we'll say, I'll just change it to B2C timeout URL, and this one to B2C result URL. Here, just pass my IP address. One 197.248. You can easily replace that one with your domain name. Don't use this one because it's minor. And the moment I'm through with the development or the tutorials, I usually switch off the firewall rule that is exposing this URL. So the next thing I need to do is to have this. This is now the response from Safaricom. It's coming to hit on my result. So I'm saying it's app.post. Then I'll pass the URL. Then we'll have our request and our response here, which comes here. So you can say console.log. This is to be able to know. Let's say this is B2C. And console.log requests.body. This is the one that will carry everything. Again, I'll copy this, paste it. What I want is, instead of request.body, instead of result URL, it's the timeout. Timeout is you've sent a request, it's overstayed, so, or was not able to process, not because you have anything wrong, everything is correct, but that was not able to be processed. It will come as a timeout. Now, once we are through with this one, we are ready to test. So let me check everything is ready. Yes, good. So I'll just go to my Postman. Let me open my terminal so we can see. I'll copy this one. And we'll have our B2C. And send. That one seems to have an issue somewhere. We'll just look at that. Good. Yeah, it's okay. Everything's running. Yes, and we have our result here. The result that you want, unfortunately, is inside the result parameters, which is an array. Maybe you can fix that. Do we? Yeah, so we just need to take the response and we'll go to result parameters. So let's do that. So on our result here, we'll access our result, and then we'll also access the result parameters like that. Let's repeat and see. All right, unfortunately, before I even did that, this is the challenge. It's calling itself so many times. So and we're able to get a result. Here they are. So we've been able to send the money to John Doe. The value was 2300. It's a registered customer, yes. And the time for the transaction, and utility balance and working account balance. That's all that we have in this class. If you have any question, comment, please leave it in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel or you have not subscribed, kindly consider doing that. Yeah, it is a fair game when I'm sacrificing time to do this. And also just subscribe, hit the notification bell. Alafu tuonane mbele ama namna gani watu yangu. So thank you for everything, even for coming and watching this tutorial. Thank you for that. I appreciate it so much, and thank you very, very much. So let's meet in the next class, which is now the reversal and the last tutorial in this series. Thank you very much.